Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Once again, we are looking ahead to today's slate for the 1st of November. Hopefully, you guys all had a very good Halloween yesterday. Did not get to do a video. Obviously, was very busy with family. So, yeah, hopefully, you guys enjoyed your day. Did not get to play yesterday either. Like I said, just so much going on with family. So, yeah, so we're going to be back at it here today as normal. If you guys do go on to like the video, leave a like. I always do appreciate that. And also, if you guys are new here, hit that sub button as well. We will be doing NBA Fanduel lineup advice videos almost every single day for you guys. Like I said, all this content that I'm doing here is completely free, so would love for you guys to sub, watch the video and and learn some stuff and hopefully win some money as well. But yeah, that's mostly it. Like I said, I haven't done a video and haven't really played since last I did a video. Was the 29th. But overall, still doing very good. Have I think what, a 65 or 70% winning percentage, 9-3 or somewhere around there. Anyway, doing pretty good. If you guys want to come join us, we'd love to have you. $15 per week or $40 for the month for FanDuel. As normal, we always post for FanDuel main slate. That's what we always do. 1 to 2 lineups depending on how we're feeling. And, we do that about 10 to 15 minutes before the main slate lock. So we'd love to have you. So if you guys want to get in, check out our Twitter. That'll be in the comment section below. Like I said, 15 per week or 40 for the month. If you're also interested in season pass, we have that as well. So let's go get into it today. We have a small 4-game slate here starting at 7:30 Eastern time. So let's get into it. Golden State, Miami. We have a 225 in Miami, only by 1 in this game. So a 225, obviously that's going to be a good spot for Miami. I don't know how many Golden State guys I really want to target. Curry's always in play at 10,000. But Miami is a pretty good defense overall. Curry hasn't really been that great. I mean, he's shooting a ton, but I don't know, he's just not putting up a ton of fantasy points. So more of a cash game play, right? I don't see a ton of upside with Steph. I mean, he can always go off for 65, 70. We know Curry. But I don't know. I'm just not really feeling it here. Kyle Lowry, he's an okay spot here. This guy always screws me over, though. Every time I pick him, he gets like 14 points. So I'm a little cautious with Kyle in this one. I mean, he's a good play overall. He'll be popular, but I don't know. He does me wrong quite a bit. Let's go over here now because for some reason that's running slow. Um, all right, so Clay's going to be back. So Poole's not really worth 7,200. Still an okay play, but I'm not really going to pay that much for him. Max Strauss, he was doing good. I think I saw 2 or 3 games. How's he doing? He's still playing big minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if he has about 25, 30. So he's an okay option in this one. Tyler Hero had a very good start, and he's kind of slowed down a little bit. Had a good one against Sacramento. So another, he's kind of priced at 6'9", kind of where he's supposed to be. Jimmy Butler 8'6", like I said, he probably about get you 44, 45. And then Bam probably priced still reasonable. So Jimmy and Bam, they're still worth a look. If you guys do remember, they played Golden State not that long ago, and Jimmy and Bam both went off. So I expect them to carry some ownership in this one quite a bit. I mean, besides that, not really feeling anybody else in that one. So Bam and Butler are your 2 main guys, and Curry's okay, but like I said, I don't know, probably get you about 50 here. Chicago and Brooklyn. Let's see the total on this one. This one's going to be a 232 Brooklyn by 2. So, just as of about 30 minutes ago, Steve Nash was fired as the head coach for Brooklyn. So very interesting. And I've not looked at the injuries. Looks like there are a ton of them. So let me go look at these real quick. Desomnu, questionable. Contusion, okay. I've had those. They're not fun. He could be able to fight through it, but it looks like against Philly he did not. So maybe Caruso at 5K. Not really cheap, but you can look at him as normal. Really low usage rate guy, but if he gets a couple steals and stuff like that, he's good. But probably lower in the 23, 24 fantasy point range is what he's going to get you. Let's see what's going on with Kobe. Questionable. All right. I mean, if Kobe's out, they could help out Caruso a little bit more, and maybe Dragic gets a little extra run. But he's only going to play probably 15, 20 minutes, so maybe in a deep GPP. But Don't expect a lot from Dragic. Kyrie, 9-7 should be all right in this one. Zach LaVine's injured as well. Let's see here. Expected to play. How's he been doing? He's been all over the place to start the year. So kind of a caution right there. Javonte Green. Like I said, a lot of these guys are injured for Chicago. Like I said, maybe put him in there, but none of these guys are must-haves. Ben Simmons is out, so maybe look at Patty Mills. Like I said, just depends on who starts in that position. KD at 10-4, solid spot. DeRozan, I think, should be able to pop off in this one. He's been doing pretty good. Last 3 games been up and down, but I don't mind taking a shot with him once again at only 8,200. DeRozan or Jimmy, I'd probably lean. So look at that one. Royce O'Neal's not in a bad spot here at all. 3-point games looking a lot better for Royce. Playing a ton of minutes. Only $4,800 against the Chicago team. Should get you around 24 to 26 in this one. So another solid option. Not maybe solid, but worth a look in a couple for sure. Nikola Vujovic here at 83. Yeah, I mean he's there, but is he a must-have? No. Nicholas Claxton, another solid play at 5,900. Drummond's out. Marco's probably not gonna play a ton, so a couple options as normal. Your main guys. We'll have to see who starts for Brooklyn without Ben in there. So maybe Patty, but Patty's still only going to get you 24, 25. So just keep an eye on that one. Oklahoma City and Orlando. Two rebuilding teams that have been rebuilding for about 3-4 years now. 5-6 maybe if you're Orlando. Yeah, Shea at 10-8, probably your best bet on the slate. I don't think this total's that high, which kind of sucks. Yeah, 216. So cautious with Shea, right? He's 10-8. He's been on fire, but Orlando does not play fast, and OKC's not that fast either. Obviously, when both teams don't play that fast, lower amount of possessions for each team. And so he's still obviously, a solid option. But I would trend towards he's going to get you about 48 to 53, 54 instead of that 55, 60 that we're looking for. Obviously, that's what we want, but just be a little cautious with it. Trey Man, all over the place. Not really feeling him. RJ Hampton, oh shoot, is Suggs. So Hampton hasn't really been starting, but let's see what Suggs been doing here. So he's questionable. Even if he plays, he's missed a lot of games, so I'd expect him to play 15, 20 minutes, if that. RJ Hampton, yeah, like he's been solid, man, at 5K. Just doesn't play a lot of minutes. I don't think he's worth a look, but I saw highlights of Isaiah Joe the other day. Yeah, 9 minutes, had 15 points. Wow. Yeah, he's not worth a look, but if Shea and all these guys are ever out, it could be worth a look. We got Wagner. Nah, he's probably gonna get you about 25 to 27. I'm not really interested in a ton of these guys here from this game. Paulo Brancho, I don't know how to say that guy's name. I always mess it up. Bad one against Dallas. Probably going to get you 37, 38 to 8-5. I'd rather go Jimmy in that one if that's the way you guys are going to go. Wendell, I think Wendell at 6'4" is honestly not in a bad spot. I think he can get you about 34 to 40 in this game. I know he hasn't hit that yet, but I could see it. Um, One thing that's surprised me so far, if you guys remember in the last year and the year prior, Wendell Carter, he usually gets 1 to 2 blocks a game, and he's 2 blocks to start the year, which is really interesting to me. He's usually a guy that gets you blocks. So, yeah, I mean, this is his normal stat line. If you got 2 blocks, you'd be getting 35, 40 every game. So, maybe take a shot with him. Not too bad. Let's see about Pacheski. I think he started last. Yes, we started for Robertson Earl. Nah, he's only 4-4 though, and Earl's back. One guy that had an okay game was Chuma Owoki. I saw him against Dallas. Last 2 games, he's been playing a little bit more minutes, so maybe look at Chuma as well at only $3,900. Since all those other guys are out, Bobo, he's going to get you, 25 around there, 25, 30. But at 5'8", still in a pretty good spot. And OKC is terrible against power forward center, so Definitely can look at him. Even Mo Bamba could be worth a look in a deep GPP, but only plays about 15 minutes. All right, last but not least is Memphis, Minnesota, and Phoenix 227 and a 4 spread on this one. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So, D'Angelo, man, this guy's all over the place. He's okay, but not really a massive fan against CP3. CP3, another guy, 32, 35, not a lot of upside, as we know. Jalen Noel, going to get you 24, 26. You got Booker at 89. Worth a look. Is he a must-have? No. I would rather go Anthony Edwards here. I think he could get you a 40, 45 game in this one. So, yeah, that's probably where I would go. Mikal Bridges, 25, 30 is what we're kind of looking at. Doing a little bit better. Minutes are not bad. He just needs a couple more assist and blocks, and he'll be good. So, Mikal, not bad as long as he gets those blocks and stuff. Jaden McDaniels, ever since he's been starting, not looking too bad. Bad couple games, but like I said, this guy's all over the place. He definitely relies on his defense, as you can tell. So I don't think he's going to get a ton of blocks in this one. Moving over here, we got Towns popped up to 9,300. I think it was $8,300 or something a little bit ago. 9.3. Like I said, there's a lot of these guys that they're just priced where they're going to get to. So I just don't see a ton of upside. It is a 227, but still probably about 45 for Towns. We got Mr. Cam Johnson as normal. He's been good the last couple games, but this guy's, as normal, all over the place. So 24, 25. And then we got Rudy Gobert. Like I said, usage rate's terrible. Had a good one against the Lakers. I told you about that. But, man, San Antonio, he does not do good against San Antonio at all. I don't know why. Very interesting. I'd maybe give him a look here, I guess. 87, though. Dang. Not cheap. So yeah, so I was telling you guys I love Biyombo. Biyombo did do pretty good. Got in foul trouble. I would go back to him though. I think he'll be popular. Still got 24. Hit 5 blocks. So if you didn't have those blocks, we all would have been screwed. Mr. Jock Landale. Remember I was telling you guys about I wanted Landale to start and Biyombo come off the bench. But instead, Landale came off the bench and had 28.4. So only played 23 minutes, so keep that in mind. He's points per minute. Seems like it's not too bad. So about 1.2, 1.3. So yeah, 48's a little much, but you can look at him. And that's mostly it. So this slate is going to be, I think, a little bit more difficult than normal, just because there's a lot of stars, and the stars are just projected at kind of 5 times value. And then there's not a lot of good value plays at all. I mean, like I said, you got Kyle in there. Out of the big boys, I'd probably go Shea Gilgeous. I could see Kyrie popping off though, so if you want to save a little bit, I'd probably go Kyrie. In this area, I already mentioned Kyrie. I'd probably pick Booker. If you need a little extra money, look at Edwards. Down in this range, Mikal Bridges, Wagner, Hampton. I just don't like his minutes, and Javonte Green maybe, but like there's not a lot going on here. Small forward, I said Jimmy's probably your main guy over KD. Mikal Bridges, Royce O'Neal, in a little bit cheaper area. But yeah, today's interesting. There is just not a lot of value out there at all. So just gonna have to pick and choose your big boys, and then hopefully your cheaper guys are looking half decent. Like I said, I mean, if you desperately need value, Chuma, but I don't have a lot of faith in that dude. But it's like I said, gonna be hard to get a lot of big boys in there. Like I said, you got Biyombo, Jock Landale, Bobo, Claxton. I think out of all these guys, mid-range, Claxton's probably my safest pick. Most upside, Wendell Carter, I think, and Biyombo, Landale. They're just cash game plays, I feel like. And yeah, that's mostly it. I mean, I do like Towns, probably my favorite out of the top guys in the center position. So should be an interesting one. As normal, if you guys want to come join us, $15 per week or $40 for the month. Check us out on Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. That is where we will be available for you guys. If you guys want to message us, we'll get you guys all set up. And yes, you guys can get in on it today. So, yeah, that's mostly it. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys, like I said, had a very good Halloween out there. And yeah, we'll see you guys here a little bit later on.